Do you think I could be editor-in-chief?
I think
Of
you would have a
anything?
very busy
Of what?
assistant.
Of what exactly?
Regardless.
No.
Just a busy assistant.
Yes, very busy.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of BFFR with Ali and Syd.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Before we get into it,
Because we're going to get into it.
make sure you follow us at BFFR Show everywhere.
Yeah.
On the socials, Instagram,
YouTube.
Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts,
Wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you can watch us, that's where you need to do it.
and rate and review. Thank you very much.
Obviously, keep calling us 1-833-TXT-BFFR.
That's 1-833-898-2337. You can also email us, feedback@bffrshow.com. We're excited because we have a legendary guest.
Yes, a really good show today.
An old friend of yours.
Yes.
And she's still in the game, even though she has retired and she's doing bits with the women's game. It is, of course, Sam Mewis, the Tower of Power.
Of course. Period.
But before we get into our conversation with Sam, we hopefully are looking very well rested because we've just come off the NWSL mandated break, which means every single player had to get 1 week off in the middle of the season. What did you get up to, Sydney?
Aside from training every day,
Yes.
I went home.
To Canada.
And I was just like a little, country girly.
Pickle with Sandy?
I played pickleball with my mom almost every single day. Yeah.
She has some high standards for you when it comes to pickle.
Yeah, we were on the same team in this like tournament on the Tuesday. It's like whatever. And she screamed bloody murder at me that it was out and I was gonna just nail it. And she screamed something, but I didn't really hear her. And so I stopped and then it just hit me right in the face, on the nose.
The ball dropped on
The
your
ball
face.
just dropped and I was like, and it just dropped right there and I had a bruise. And I was like, Mom!
Oh no.
And then she was laughing and made me even more pissed off. But yeah, I did that. I went to a cidery.
Oh.
I went to a country concert that was outside.
Okay.
It's not my thing.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's not my thing, but I thought we did something every single day. And I was really proud of that because I just like to do nothing.
You do. And the kids were not with you.
Yes. It was just me and mommy time.
That's cute.
What about you?
Lucas and I decided that having the house burned down after our honeymoon canceled out the honeymoon. So we deserved a second honeymoon.
You did.
So we went to Cabo. We had perfect weather every single day. We didn't really want to spend a lot of money, which in hindsight, maybe we should have
Stayed home?
No, picked a different hotel.
Oh, really? I thought it was all inclusive.
It was all inclusive and we kind of prioritized that. And I also had to do some training and rehab and we eat a lot. Lucas drinks a lot. But this was a party hotel.
Oh, wow.
It was summer. The college kids were everywhere. And it was a Rio. So they have these white party, jungle party, neon party, pink party. And the party is we love the music and we like people watching, but it's the aftermath. The people stumbling to dinner. And this was the most shocking moment of the trip.
Did you see anyone throw up?
I think worse. There was a woman, and this is 10 p.m., not super late. She was walking, kind of stumbling, but just walking, did not break stride. And was wearing a skirt and sandals and just was peeing.
No.
Was just walking on the path right at us. Eye contact, did not break stride, flowing.
Wow.
Flowing down.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like that. People were asleep at dinner.
Oh my God.
It was
Yucks.
it was shocking to say the least.
Yeah.
It was entertaining, but I am thinking for our next trip, maybe somewhere like a little boutique hotel, maybe like a little bit off the main drag, a little quieter. But wow, it was. There was also water slides, so you know that like I feel like you're only here for the zip line like video. That was Lucas. He was on the water slide.
I literally was trying to get a hold of you and I looked at your location and it said water slide.
Yeah, it was like the Rio water park right next to our room.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I know what she's doing now.
Yeah. So it was a great trip.
Once I see a really drunk person, I'm out.
Yeah, well, that was pretty much the
whole
the pool bars were but just seeing these young people and like these guys like hitting on these girls and like trying, it was like, it brought back memories. Last time I was in Cabo was my junior year.
Oh, wow.
Kelly O'Hara and Kristen Press. We all stayed together, and let's just say what happens in Cabo definitely stays in Cabo when you're in college.
That's fair.
Yes. I mean, that is kind of a BFFR moment, but we will definitely have more. But let's get into those in happy hour and kick it off with our conversation with Sam.
Yeah, let's go. This episode is brought to you by PNC Bank.
A lot of people think that a podcast where soccer players talk about their daily life would be boring.
And yeah, some of the grind can be boring, but it is our daily rituals and our preparation and doing it together that makes the wins even bigger.
It's like banking with PNC Bank. It might seem boring to plan, save, and make calculated decisions with your bank. Keeping your money boring is what helps you live a more happily fulfilled life.
PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Brilliantly Boring Since 1865 is a service mark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC. She is a world champion, 3 times NWSL champ, the editor-in-chief of The Women's Game. It's the Tower of Power herself. Welcome, Sam Mewis.
Wow, almost in unison, girls. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, it was about time you returned the favor. Yeah. Let's be honest here, Sam.
Girls, I was waiting for the invite impatiently. Thank you.
Well, here she is.
There are a lot of congratulations I feel like we need to shower you with, but you are an auntie. That seems like a good place to start.
I know.
How is it?
It's amazing. I've only met him the 1 week that I was in London to visit. And he was just a tiny little baby. He's definitely like grown up a lot. I can tell from the pictures and videos, but I am going to see them again very soon. He's amazing. I also like had all of these like very, I think, human realizations when I got to meet him, just being like, literally, you're a human and I'm a human. And that was like very profound to me for some reason. And then I also... Yeah, that was really cool. And then I also had this really new deep appreciation for my own aunts, because I just kind of realized that like they're just my parents' siblings and they didn't have to like choose to be in my life in such a meaningful way and like take me on trips and like take me shopping, but they did. And it made me like, I feel like I have a really good example of aunts, and it made me want to like be a cool, crafty, fun, quirky aunt.
That's very sweet. You will be those things. You are those things, Sam.
I am those things.
People forget this, Sam, but we went to school together.
People do forget this.
And we overlapped. And we played together on the U20 team in 2010.
I think they forget because
it's 30 years ago.
Guys,
long time ago.
What were your first impressions of each other? I need to hear some stories.
Well, Syd was friends with my sister Christy, like way before. So I think that was like when you played for the Breakers.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but that was after college. So I must have known you before. It must have been for the U20 team. Because of Christy.
And you knew Christy from the national team?
I knew Christy. Yes.
It's all lost in a weird time.
I don't know.
But you guys can't even remember.
We don't even remember.
No. Again, like we said, it was 30 years ago. Syd was definitely like older sister vibes because she was friends with my sister. She was like nicer to me than Christy was at the time. Christy and I did not get along, and I feel like Syd like knows that probably more than anybody. But Syd was like stylish and fun, and if you like wanted to go shopping or like go out, Syd.
Yep. I knew where the parties were.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your first impression of Sam?
I felt like I knew her already because of my relationship with Christy. So it was really easy. And like I was the big sis, but she was a lot taller than me. So it was a little awkward because I'm like, no, I'm the big sis. But I'm looking up like that.
Wait, so when did you and Christy start getting along?
Like when I was done with college, which is crazy. I definitely feel like Syd was introduced to me at a very insecure time in my life.
Oh, when I was going to say when you and Christy hated each other. I was in that.
Yeah. Christy look, I'm not going to
You didn't hate her.
anything I'm going to regret. I idolized her so much.
This is a safe place.
I idolized her so much, but I think she just thought I was like annoying. And then like for stuff, like I have no idea why, but as soon as I was done with college, we were both going into the league and we just started like talking every day and we talked ever since. And now we're like best friends. So I don't really know what shifted.
We actually found this video from YouTube. Not sure if you remember this.
Me and Sam have a present for Christy.
Oh. Hands in the air. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, UCLA. UCLA. I love the 8 Club. That's embarrassing.
I see why she
It wasn't embarrassing. I know that you were going to say it was embarrassing.
I see why she thought you were annoying.
Well, I'm sorry. Time out, you guys. That was when we had literally just won the national championship. Like,
Very
it was, like,
true.
the next day.
Very
and then
true.
Christy and Syd were on UCLA. I remember this so vividly. We're on UCLA campus because they were in LA for national team camp. And I think Aaron Heifetz, the press officer for the national team, like made you come talk to me because like I had just won the national championship. And Christy like didn't want to be there, but you were obviously like so proud of us. And it was like really cute. I stand by the 8 Clap. I will do it until the day I die. It's so
same.
cool.
And now I feel like it's gone. What is this 4's up situation?
I don't even know what that is, and I will not.
I don't know what it is. We're
at
keeping
all.
the 8 Clap forever.
Yeah.
Remember when we would walk into the stadium and we'd be like, hands in the air, screaming bloody murder?
Well, we would also
the shit out of everyone else but us.
Oh my God, yes. Walking into the stadium and then also at the end of the games with all the fans.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Tradition.
Bruins. Well, thank you for that context. That was very important context.
No
Congratulations on winning the...
Did you ever do undie run, Sam?
No.
Oh, well, enlighten
Did
everybody.
You?
Yeah. It was a really good time. You basically are dressed up in your underwear and panties. And
dressed down.
Yeah. You're basically not wearing anything.
Yes.
And you go for this run and everyone's drinking and it's like this huge thing that we used to do. I don't know if they do it anymore.
I don't know either. I don't know also why I never did it. But maybe this is back in my like insecure phase. So I probably just like didn't show up.
Maybe we bring it back.
Yeah, we should bring it back.
No comment.
Maybe not. So
maybe not.
Okay, you're a Vermont girlie now. Sell us on Vermont. Pitch us Vermont.
Easy. Vermont, I like love it so much, you guys. One, we like live by the lake. Obviously, the winters are cold. I will give everybody that. The winters are cold.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that kind of helps like select people who want to move here. So it's not like overrun. We live by the lake. So I like go for swims in the morning. Pat, my husband Pat has been paddleboarding. We can go to the beach. We can like walk down the bike path to the beach from my house, which is incredible. There's a bike path all the way into Burlington. So we'll like ride our bikes to town for coffee and a pastry or like a cocktail by the water. The food is really good. The people are really cool. There's like a great sense of community. Like it kind of feels like a small town vibe. I was coaching this team here over the summer and then I would like walk my dogs down the street in my town and people would like beep and be like, way to go, coach. Like people I didn't know.
My
God. So it's like,
I'm sold.
It's the sweetest. I'm like, I feel like it's like the 80s in like the best way. Like we'll go out for coffee or like a beer and like our friends are just there. So then we'll be like, hey guys, and we'll like go hang out with our friends by accident. It's like so amazing.
That's never happening in LA.
Never.
Well, we're not walking anywhere, first of all.
We're not. We're barely driving.
Okay, but we got to go back here to Vermont Green FC. This was, I mean, I had never heard of this team. You obviously just transformed this team, this league, selling out games. I mean, people showering with love in the streets. Coach,
wow.
Tell us about coaching this team, bossing people from the sidelines instead of the midfield this time. Is this your calling? What was it like? How did this come about?
Yeah, so I could talk about this for literally so long, but basically Vermont Green is a club that started like 4 or 5 years ago. It's the main, it started as a men's USL2 team. So USL2 is like still mostly college players who need a place to play over the summer. It's like Pally Blues, which I think we all did. It's like that level of soccer.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Pally Blues. That was awesome.
Shout out Pally Blues.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sidebar. So last summer when I moved here, the founders, who are just like 3 guys in their 30s, like it's just like a community run, not a community run, but it's just like 3 guys in their 30s who are like young, started this club. And they were just like, would you want to coach the women's team? We're going to do an exhibition game. We're only going to do one because there's not enough local teams to have a league yet, but they're working on getting other local clubs to also start women's teams so that potentially someday we could have a league. I feel like I need to say that to like protect them. So basically I coached this one-off exhibition game last year. We won in penalty kicks. It was literally the most stressful experience of my life. All the pictures are of me on the sideline with 2 hands on my head, so stressed. We won, and there's a video of me going, fuck. Like I was
of course.
Stressed, but we won. It was amazing. It was literally just a 4-day commitment, 3 days of training, 1 day of a game, and that's it. It's over. So this summer they asked me to do it again, but we did 2 games. So we had like 3 days of training game, 2 days of training game. So it's like a much longer time commitment. And keep in mind, I am doing this. I also have another job. So I'm like, running around, being a businesswoman, being a coach, getting cheered on in the streets by my neighbors. And we won both games again. It was like the first game, we won 4-0. It was like, it was so fun, not that stressful. Like the goals were just coming. And then the second game, we went down a goal, literally crazy. And then miraculously came back and scored 2 goals and won 2-1. And yes, we sell out UVM's field, which is called Virtue Field. It's like 2,500 people. And then all the kids like run on the field after the game. And it's so cute. Aww. It's such an incredible like community experience. And I think for people in Vermont to see like this high level of women's soccer, it's like really, really important. Not a lot of like sporting events are coming to Vermont. So Vermont Green is just like this incredible club. They're like very environmentally conscious. And I'm like super honored to be a part of it.
Oh, that's amazing.
I mean, the content, yes, I definitely saw photos and videos of you. You were just killing it. I think the players, yes, the visibility, having those games, but for those players to have you there coaching them, no matter how short amount of time that was, I know it made a very big impact on them. And that was, of course, kind of a side hustle because you are editor-in-chief. Yeah. What has that been like?
Wow, girls. Honestly, it's really cool. Like, I think that because I had started podcasting while I was still playing, it felt like a little bit of an easier transition. I think like it's something I like always advise people to do now is to maybe branch out a little bit towards the end of your career. Obviously, I didn't know it was going to be the end of my career, but I was like obviously pretty sad when I had to retire early and against my will because of a knee injury. So having this like thing that I had already dipped my toes into was super helpful. So like, I'm really grateful. Men in Blazers was like, do you want to be editor-in-chief of our like new women's arm or whatever it's called, platform, vertical? And it's been really cool. I've learned a ton. I like feel like I know the inner workings of like how media networks operate a little bit. And I think specifically, it's been great to get to like stay in touch with so many friends who are still playing. I like actually meet new people doing it, and I get to ask all of the questions that I feel like I wish I got asked when I was a player. So honestly, it's been super fun. It's really different, and like it is a full-time job. Like I feel like maybe people think I'm just like out here gallivanting around, but like it's like legit a full-time job, which I find crazy. But yes, very cool, very grateful, and like I'm like excited about it. Like I think that there's so many cool things that we can do and stories that we get to tell. And I'm excited to like put my own spin on that. So it's been really great.
Do you think I could be editor-in-chief?
I think you would have a very busy
of
assistant.
What?
Of what exactly?
Regardless.
No.
A busy assistant.
Yes, very busy. We'll leave that for Sam.
Sam, when you are bossing it with the women's game, and obviously I have joined you a couple times, do you ever feel awkward, or do you think it's hard as a former player? You are interviewing your friends, you're speaking about your friends when they play, criticizing performances, calling out something in a game that, the mistakes. You and I talked about this a little bit when you first asked me to come on, and I had never analyzed a game before. And you were saying like, this is our approach when talking about something like an own goal. And of course, everyone knows now I went on and the US lost every game I was a guest on. How have you kind of navigated that? And you've been podcasting for a long time, so I know none of this was new to you, but kind of covering the game in this way definitely requires you to be pretty honest in your analysis of games where you have close friends playing.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think it was always like kind of a concern of mine was how can I like be honest about what's going on? Even like we were podcasting through a lot of like trials during the NWSL years, and there were a lot of like difficult topics that we had to cover even in the early days of podcasting. And I think when I first started working with Men in Blazers, it was actually during the 2023 World Cup where I had to live react to all of the U.S. Women's National Team World Cup games. And obviously that tournament was like not the U.S. Women's National Team's best tournament. Mm-hmm. And so I think I got like really thrown into the deep end first. And it luckily has not been as hard since. 2024 was like such a blessing. We won the Olympics and it was like sick. And that's when it's so easy, is because all you have to do is like make up nicknames for Triple Espresso and like talk about how good Rose Lavelle is and like praise Lynn Biondolo and all your best friends. They're all the best. So, I mean, 2023 was really, really hard. And I think that I always just wanted to be able to like maintain my relationships first. Yeah. And I think that what I always say when it like comes down to this kind of pull of like, well, when I do need to be honest and I do need to be like unbiased in terms of like my personal relationships, and actually if I'm going to be like talking and analyzing about the games, I have to like tell the truth or nobody's going to listen. And so like the thing I always come back to is like, luckily all my friends are literally so good. So I haven't had like a big moral or ethical like dilemma, because I'm like praising Lynn and Rose and Sonnet and like all my really good friends who I believe are some of the best players on the field. So yes, definitely challenging. And I think it's like a challenge that anybody who like goes down this road like has to think about and face. And like I said, luckily my friends are really good.
They are. They are very good.
Very good. Well, you've been out of the game for about a year. And what does that feel like to be retired? Like, is it a low to a high? Do you still miss it? Like, what is that feeling?
Yeah. I'm going to be like so honest because like of the show that I'm on, I haven't played really since the Olympics in 2021. So it's been like a long time. And I knew for years that my knee injury was like getting more and more serious. So I think somewhere along the way, when I just like continued to try to come back from this surgery that I ended up getting in the fall of 2021, I just started being like, my career has had this timeline on it ever since 2017 when I got this original injury. But I was like stuck in that place for a long time. It took me 2 or 3 years to like then say, hey, everybody, I'm retiring. I like can't do this anymore. And then even since then, which has been about 18 months, like a year and a half since I've been at this job, like fully retired from soccer, I've had ups and downs for sure. I think the period that was the hardest was like the year that I tried to come back and play for Kansas City all year and couldn't. And that was like a low, like, and I'm like so privileged that this was like the lowest point in my life, and nothing like worse than having a knee injury in soccer has ever happened to me. But it was like so awful and so hard. And I was like not myself in Kansas City. I was like not emotionally available for anybody. I was like so caught up in what was going on. I was so sad that I like couldn't make a decision to retire. I was just like not capable of making a good decision. It was like really, really hard for me. anyways, I decided to get this surgery and I went home to Boston for a year. And then I was able to like kind of come back to myself and be like, I know I can't play and I know that I need to like take this next step forward in my life. So I was able to figure that out. But now being on the other side of it, honestly, Syd, like I'll have moments like when I go to a national team game or I see all my friends on TV where I'm like, I like dip back and I'm like, oh my God, this is like so sad. I can't believe I'm not there. But then I have this ability now to almost like choose to be like, I already did this. Like I already was really depressed about this for a couple of years and I don't have to keep doing it. So I'm just like able to dig myself out now. Yeah. But I think people know this. Like I was like not well for like a little bit. And I think I'm on the other side of it now. And it's not to say that it's like all good. But I like have such great things in my life. Like I just talked about how much I love Vermont. And that's something that like I get to like choose now. And I'm an aunt. And I have 2 dogs. Like, come on. So I'm like, I mean, it was terrible. I wish it didn't happen and I would love to still be playing. But I have a lot of good things too. And I think the difference is now that I've like been through the low part. So I get to just choose to be like, all right, well, here I am.
I think we forget like what life really is outside of soccer because soccer has been our entire life forever, that you're like, well, who am I without this sport? Like, who am I? And I felt like when I took some time away, I was like, wow, when it is my time to retire, I'm not scared anymore because I like got to live and I got to be around the kids more and I got to like be able to see stuff and go to their things that I would usually miss. And so I feel like, yeah, it's not so bad when you have like good things like you do.
Yeah, for you, I also feel like being a mom like does maybe give you an identity that's separate from soccer, and it gives you purpose and fulfillment and like a sense of self that's that you'll always have outside of soccer. And I feel like that's got to, I mean, I'd love to hear you talk about that, but I'm not interviewing you.
You have to pay for that.
Yeah.
I mean, so much of your situation, we've had so many conversations, I feel like privately and publicly, but I'm in a very similar situation to you. I think the last year has been very dark times, trying to come back. Even now, I don't know if I will be able to play again. And I have this dream and we just love the game so much. And I feel very lucky that our paths have crossed the number of times they have, because your perspective and you going through, I mean, this is a shit thing for either of us to go through, but I'm like, you navigating this in a very short period before I'm navigating a very, very similar thing. And yes, you struggled, you've been open with it, then you have found this amazing, brilliant job that you're so good at, your perspective, just hearing you speak about Vermont and your husband and being in New Zealand with you for Rosie's wedding. I think just that gave me gave me some inspiration, that party alone. But I think even being on your podcast and the questions that come in, just asking us about our lives, and someone asked us to redefine or to define success where we are right now in our lives, and hearing your answer. And I'm just very, very thankful for you and how honest you've been. And just, it gives me hope for not coming back onto the field one day, but just that I have purpose and there is space for me in the world beyond. But it is there. You speak to so many people who have an injury and then they come back, and I'm so happy for Kristen and this amazing, she calls it like this miracle in her fairy tale. And I don't know if I'll ever get that. Like, we don't all get that. And it's, it sucks.
I know.
It's tough.
I know. I'm also like, sorry, I'm like, gotta interrupt you for a second. I'm not like a everything happens for a reason person. Like I that's just like never been an expression that I say. So like, I literally going through this all, like people who are like heroes, people will say about them, they never asked why me. I asked why me like literally every day. I was like, I don't deserve this. I literally was like, I do everything right. I take such good care of my body. I literally want this so bad. I'm like kind of a good person. Why did this happen to me? Which is like obviously in the whole perspective of life. I just said this was the worst thing that ever happened to me, which like I'm so lucky.
Exactly. How amazing that this is the worst thing, but also it sucks.
Yeah. It sucked. And I like hate that you're going through something even remotely similar, Ali. And I think one thing that I learned was like, people would always say like, we can't wait to see you back on the field. But I like knew deep down I was never going to be back on the field. So I've almost like reframed when I say, I don't really say that to people. I just say like, I hope whatever comes next is what's best for you. And like the I hope we want to see you back on the field thing made me feel like all I had to offer anybody was from the field. And so I think it was actually important for me to like learn that players are not just what they give on the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I will say that Ali is back in practice and you look so good. I've told you that.
This is my best friend speaking. Well, I'm average at best.
No, I wouldn't lie. But yeah, I just like love playing with you again.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a joy. I mean, both of us come back. And you come back so many times and you're just like, all right, well, let's try it again.
Yeah.
And you do. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. It's a really exciting week for us to be on the field and us to be speaking with you, and just the timing of all this. I was really happy that you are our guest this week because you always give me a lot of hope. And I think the joy that you brought to a lot of fans and teammates and friends and family when you were playing, but not just because of what you did on the field, you are still doing that off the field. And I think that is what I like to think about, that can be my purpose. That's the person I want to be, whether I'm able to be on the field again. But like we love what you're doing, and please keep inviting us on your show.
Oh my gosh, girls.
We always have something to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, you want to come on the show? I've got some dates in mind.
Yeah, perfect.
But I mean, this show is called BFFR for a reason, and we have been being very real right now. But we want to hear like either being an aunt or going into podcasting or retiring or being editor-in-chief. Like, what's a BFFR moment where you're just like,
be fucking for real?
Come on.
Oh my God, I like need an example.
Just like when something shitty happens or like someone does you dirty.
Yeah, or I don't know.
How about my dogs coming in the room and barking while I'm on a recording?
I mean,
I say be fucking for real to Pat for not
we're not taking care of
it? Yes. We love ones about
dogs.
About our spouses.
Our spouses. Yes.
I mean, what about like guy.
Do you and Lynn, so I feel like I end up saying BFFR to Syd quite a bit, but you guys
Pat,
had snacks.
Can you get the dogs, please? Thank you. Please continue.
Be fucking for real, Pat.
BFFR, Pat.
Please continue. I'm still not able to think of like a real BFFR.
How is your dynamic with Lynn and Becky? I mean, you guys are all probably perfect angels here.
I don't have tea about my co-host / teammates. Like, what do you mean? Like, be fucking for real. I'm not gonna like talk shit.
She doesn't.
I don't get it.
Like, no one's late. No one has misplaced something. Yeah. Like,
you didn't forget something on like something big that
you didn't get a flat tire on the side of the freeway,
and you had to crutch your way to the gas station. Nothing like that.
No, she's living this like life in Vermont. Just
actually, oh my God, I have the perfect story for you guys. I have not even told this in full on my podcast yet.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
All right.
Exactly what I mean.
As I said, I go swimming in the lake all the time. For the first time ever, I got this thing called swimmer's itch.
Oh.
It was an allergic reaction of hives all over my body to something in the lake. And I had hives all over I know exactly what it was, but I don't want to say because I'm embarrassed.
Is it a dead body?
No. So It's actually like a phenomenon. Anybody can Google this. It's a snail parasite.
No.
Yeah. But I didn't.
Do you have a photo of the hive so that we could put it up?
Yeah, but like, yes. Yeah. I'll text it to you. It's
so
horrifying.
the snail went on you, or they're
no,
sending the water from the snails?
In the water. No, didn't see any snails. It's in the water. I swam through like a patch where parasites existed. Because I go out and go for swims, right? I didn't get parasites, I don't think, from all of my research. I just got like exposed to them. And then my body was like, nope, allergic reaction, hives all over my body for a week.
Oh my goodness. It could be worse.
I hope that's all it is.
Is that a BFFR?
Let us know.
It's gone now. It's gone now.
Okay.
It's gone. I'm fine.
She's like, all of my extensive research. I'm like, what? Did you go to a doctor? Like, what research?
Did they give you like cream or antibiotics or
no,
anything like that?
I didn't go to the doctor. I took Benadryl and it went away. And I did like, confer with a few close friends and I think it's fine. And I have been swimming in the lake again. Like I recovered quickly and I was just like,
You're not scared.
I'm getting back out there and I'm back out there and I'm fine. So I'm fine. Okay. It's not contagious through the screen. Is that a good BFFR?
Syd won't. That's a really good BFFR. I don't think Syd will be going into that lake anytime soon.
No. Once one thing happens, first of all, I don't do lakes.
Right.
And I don't do lakes because I always think there's a shark. Even though I know.
Dude,
there's no sharks.
I get that.
But like, even if I'm swimming alone, something just like gets me going that I'm like, something's in here with me.
Water is a scary
place.
The
feeling. It's
like I know
we're
the feeling.
In open water.
Alligators.
I'm just like, you never know.
I know the feeling. I was out swimming like deep. And like just a normal wave came and hit me in the face and I was like, ah! Like I just like thought it was like an animal. Like when you can't see good, it's like actually so scary.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if these fish are real, but I remember reading about like if you pee in a lake or some like body of water and then the fish can like go in your pee hole.
I don't think that's real.
I don't know if that's real, but it has stopped me from
when
peeing.
She said parasite.
Everywhere except the ocean. I still pee in the ocean.
As soon as I said parasite, I knew everybody was going to just like
I was thinking a worm went in your bum.
Or your pee hole.
A worm went in your bum.
We had different. Yeah.
It
was like 50-50 which hole it went in.
Yeah, exactly. It was a hole though.
How horrifying.
We have some hard questions for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I thought the BFFR one was hard.
Ooh, I really love one of these questions. I really love one of these questions. You know what one?
I know which one. Okay, save that one. Okay. Biggest glow up you've seen in the women's game. It could be here in the NWSL. It could be with the national team. It could be overseas.
Maybe like Gotham.
That has, I mean, thinking of Sky Blue and having no showers in locker room, and I don't think they did laundry or even, I don't know if they had a locker room. That is a big glow up.
Is it time for my question?
Fine. Okay, hit her.
All right. Do you think rookies today have it easier or harder than our generation?
Look, in a lot of ways, easier because they have longer seasons, so they're not training for 6 months in the winter, running on treadmills by themselves. They are getting paid more. In almost, I think, every single case, they're getting paid more. So they're able to like keep up with like, regular human needs that I don't think we all were able to do without extra help back in the day. And they just have a ton more resources available for them at the stadium and facility. I will say, I do think what we're asking from young players is a lot. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of media now. There's a lot of attention. Some of these players are earning a lot of money and like providing for their families, and that's a lot of pressure. So I think in a lot of ways it's easier, and that's a good thing. That's what we all obviously hoped for and fought for our whole time. So I'm like psyched for them, and the game is going to get better and better and better because these players are like so well equipped to perform.
Mm-hmm. We agree with that.
Go girls.
Yeah. Anything to add, Boo-Boos?
No, I just think that like you think from the beginning of the league, right? I always think about the beginning of the league where like we were in trailers playing on this high school field with every single line you could ever imagine. And then like a rookie comes into our facility and it's like, oh, well, of course, where we were like, well, of course. And I think that's the best thing because like Sam said, that's what you hope for. You hope that you do so much work that you leave the game better than you found it.
Yeah, I think about the CBA and having a players association and that we were in this league. I wasn't here that long, but this league existed for a long time without a union, without a players association. And what we went through in 2021, I could have seen that going so similarly to the folding of the WPS and just shutting down because there wasn't structures in place. There weren't people in place willing to fight and to make sure that the system would change because we brought to light some of these horrible things going on. just so grateful that these rookies are coming into a league where they are protected and have 100%. A collective voice.
100%
is so important.
I even think of things like sports science, nutrition. We did what did we do? I went and got a McDonald's hamburger after games. Like I was just hanging out. And you think like, wow, what if we would have been doing this our whole lives?
I know.
I remember do you guys remember Halo Top ice cream?
Yes.
I remember thinking that was like an appropriate, did it have protein or did it just have like no calories?
It was like 300 calories or something.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking
it must be healthy.
This is good for like a post game, like quick hit. And it's just like, no, like that was chemicals, but like that's okay.
Yeah.
I know. 100%. I think some of the muscle milk is still around. We have that, but
I'll stand by muscle milk.
There was some
chocolate milk.
There was the chocolate milk. There was
Snickers,
some other drink.
Snickers was a big one.
And I feel like they were all like just
very bad for you.
Yes. Not around anymore. Some of the stuff that we were drinking in college and some of the protein bars. I think it feels like in Mean Girls where he has like the bars to gain weight. Like we were just like Caltine bars. Like that's what we were eating.
It really was.
Yeah.
We didn't have like, maybe we did. I don't know in the beginning if we had like meals after games.
No, or like a nutritionist.
No.
Or like, no.
No.
Yeah.
It was like, you're on your own. I hope you survive.
Is there a women's soccer trend that you would retire immediately?
Ooh. What do you hate seeing?
I love stumping her. Look at her.
I like am so stumped. Like I never get asked questions like this. What do I hate seeing?
Were you a low sock girly?
No, high socks.
Good.
But
high
like
socks
I don't
always.
care. Like do whatever people
I can't stand
they
it.
Want.
I can't stand it.
Okay, she loves everything about the women's
she
game.
Loves
what
everything.
Great
nothing that she hates. Yes. Wow. What about like
Obviously,
rolling 7 times? What about your spandex showing underneath the shorts?
I don't love that.
There we go.
I don't
there
love
we
it.
go.
Guess I don't love that.
Yeah, there we go. 7 rolls. Sam doesn't like it.
Sorry, guys. I'm the most boring BFFR guest.
Okay, you have a chance to redeem yourself.
Good.
Do you have an embarrassing on-field moment, an embarrassing off-field moment related to soccer? Give us something, Sam. Come on.
I mean, I have so many.
You do.
First that comes to mind on field. I'm at national team camp. Oh my God, I have so many. This one was bad. I'm at national team camp and I'm like, we're playing an inter-squad. We're at the Home Depot Center. I remember exactly what field we were on and I'm defending a corner kick and it goes in the goal. We get scored on. And I'm like, I know I had something to do with that, but like, I don't really know exactly what happened. Just went off my head and went in.
Oh.
I just scored a straight own goal. And I like turned to my teammate and was like, did that just go off of me? And she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, yeah, I literally don't belong here yet. Like I probably need another year or two because I don't even know that I just scored an own goal.
Oh my goodness. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, I was just talking about my wedding where I threw the bouquet and you grabbed it. Like, look at her. Look at her back there.
Girls, no one else stood a chance.
No.
Literally? Wait, did I actually
Sam,
catch it though?
You're welcome. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yeah. Well, obviously,
you had
look
an advantage. I hope you did.
Guys, I look calm. I look like so confident. Like I'm getting this and I don't even have to try. Look at me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm here.
Well,
I'm here waiting for it. Marriage.
Well, you got it.
Me.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Look at you.
Worked for you. Not so much me, but worked for you.
You should have thrown it back to her, Sam.
You're welcome.
It's not too late. I could throw you a bouquet.
Okay. No, thank you.
Oh, yeah. That is.
Well,
just
you know what?
classic.
I remember when you posted that, Syd, because I was like, I like should be literally so embarrassed, but I think I reposted it and was like, I think is the caption on here?
You did.
I think I said all press is good press because
I think it was.
At the time, it was like Syd, like the dream at the time. Like I probably had, I had a couple hundred Instagram followers. And at the time to have Syd tag me in a post on Instagram was like, that's lit. Like I'm about to get some followers. But it's this embarrassing
it
collage,
was so funny.
cut up collage of me desperately reaching for the bouquet at a wedding. And you know what? I was just like, here I am, everybody.
Yep.
I really like how you're so ready to. Like Syd clearly hasn't started the toss yet. And you're like,
she's
yo,
ready.
I'm here.
Nobody else's hands are
No one else is even looking.
I mean, yeah. And if I saw you prepared like that, I wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was after this that I started boxing people out.
We didn't get that. We didn't get the photos of that. But I do love that photo.
Oh my gosh. Well,
literally so fun, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank
you for coming on.
And everyone go tune in and follow the women's game. Sam is doing an amazing job. And there's some exciting things coming up in the next couple of years. And I know Sam will be leading the way. So make sure you tune in and hopefully she will have us on for a game analysis or two. You know, we'll be honest.
Yes, the requests are incoming, girls. Check your inboxes.
All right, Sam. Thank you. Hope to see you in LA soon.
Hello. It's officially happy hour at bar BFFR, which is my favorite time. My favorite time of day.
We know this. And you are becoming quite the mixologist.
I am.
Very popular on the socials.
Out of love.
Yes. Just that one shot, one
large,
large, mysteriously large shot. We'll be serving up our wins, weird thoughts, and obviously things that made us go BFFR. Let's get into it.
Okay. Win of the week. This is a huge one, actually. And we've just like been smiling this entire week. And even though it's only Tuesday.
I know.
But Ali got back a couple weeks ago and I made my return this week and we got to be on the field together again, just like old times.
And I knew Syd was coming back from her calf. Like we knew she was getting stronger. She's been doing all the things. I genuinely...
And I have an ass.
You have an ass. I have not allowed myself to hope for this moment. And it's,
I do though. I know.
And
I need you to believe me.
It's one of those things that I'm really going through. It's funny with the staff because every time they ask me how I am, I'm like, well, I made another day. And they're like, can you just have a little more like...
It's been a long time.
And it's really hard. It's to not be afraid of heartbreak. And that's why speaking with Sam about it, it's just, you could really hear how we've been through the ringer, but to actually, you better believe Syd and I were getting our photo taken after training, our first training together because from everything we've been through, I genuinely did not know we would ever be in a team training together. And we did it.
We did it.
So it's a big win. I know everyone is ready to see Boo Boo's lychee cucumber LaRue back on the field.
And everyone is excited to see my Boo Boos.
We'll see. We'll see. But I want to know what you've been Googling this week.
Oh my goodness. Let me look.
I have been very, very impressed by your cocktails. And then this cocktail came across my Instagram feed, a pickle margarita.
Pickle margarita. We can make that.
I have been Googling different margaritas.
Okay.
And I'm hoping maybe.
I will make a pickle margarita. Not sure how that's going to taste, but I make it out of love. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. What's she been Googling?
Google. How to deregister your primary Switch so that you can have Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, I had no idea what context, what a Switch was, what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cassius has gone through 3 Switches. They're all mine. I am a little bit of a gamer. And last time we lost, rest in peace, We lost this one to bathwater because Cassius was having a bath and he decided that it was a good idea to bring the switch in there and drop it. So he was like, well, the Switch 2's coming out. And I'm like, I said, give me all your money.
He got a lot of birthday money.
Yeah.
Also, like, this is kind of a BFFR, but like, I'm super happy for Cassius, but he got, I think, more money at his birthday than like I got at my wedding.
Yeah, that's true. Way more money than I've ever had.
These kids. Oh, the parents. Very generous. So
very generous.
Actually inspired me to maybe have a child one day.
It's just so they can get paid.
Yes. Okay, so he got a new one. So and you needed to change the primaries.
Yeah, the primary's gone.
Okay.
And so I've downloaded all the virtual games. Remember when I was like crushing the SpongeBob cooker?
Yeah, Syd was doing SpongeBob cooking games when she told me she was learning to crochet and color. And then I go into her hotel room and she's gaming.
Yeah, so this is what happens to me. I have a lot of hobbies and I just dive right into them. And I get everything
for
that
one
I
day.
ever need for that hobby. And I'll do it. And then I'm like, it's not for me. So the guest room is my hobby lobby.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
A lot going on. I really did try to crochet. I didn't have the patience. And then I tried to color. There was so many things to color and like little details. So I just went back to gaming. Yeah, that's about it. But Cassius did pay me for the Nintendo Switch 2.
A responsible young boy.
Well, I was like, you've been through enough. And you're going to pay me. And it's going to be mine. And he was like, okay. Handing me hundos.
No, but actually,
where did you get this?
The kid has bands.
Yeah. He's got money hidden all over his room. I have no idea where he gets it. Does he steal it from me? I have no idea. But he's got it and he paid for it. So I was proud of him for that. What did you Google?
The margaritas.
Oh.
I'm ready for happy hour.
Okay. Well, that's coming soon. We're going to go downstairs.
I know. I shared a little bit of a BFFR moment at our really wild hotel, but I have another one, but I want to hear yours first because I actually don't know if I told you about this.
I don't think
on
you
vacation.
have.
So what made you say BFFR recently, Sydney?
Well, you know what made me say
oh God,
BFFR
yesterday
because I had to call you and I was freaking out.
I didn't want to think about this again.
I was freaking out. Like I thought I was going to have to pull over and be sick.
No,
like I was freaking
hearing
out.
you cry on the phone is one of the worst things. Sometimes it's about an injury. Sometimes it's about a man. This time, a dog. This time was about an actual dog.
Yeah, an actual one.
I don't know where she is, but
Chicky.
Heart attack yesterday.
I get a text message from somebody in my home. Miss Sydney, I can't find Chicken. Do you have her? Granted, I've been at training since 7 a.m. No, I don't have her. And I called Ali and I'm like, Ali, like Chicken's gone.
Chicken's gone.
Chicken's gone. So I'm freaking out. I'm going to get the kids, picking them up from the airport. And I already got a text from Cassius before he boarded the plane that said, can you bring Chicken? But I left from training to go to the airport. I texted back. I said, you need to find that dog. The kids are coming home. Crying. Ali sent Lucas and
he made it out of a parking garage. Oh, we found her. She was outside in the backyard.
She was just in the backyard. So be fucking
she was
for real,
being a
Chicken.
dog.
Yeah, but you know how like she's always around me. She's somewhere. But then you can lose her sometimes. She's so small. That's why I put the bell on. But I was freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. I love you so much.
You love her
love
so
that
much.
dog so much. Yeah, it's my baby.
That was
It's Boss 2.0.
scary. Scary moments.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yesterday afternoon.
But she's found.
She was just just enjoying an afternoon in the garden.
Yeah,
she was literally just like
she was laying in the shade.
And Sandy, Syd's mom, was texting me, and then I hear afterwards, oh, this happens all the time, and you know, this and that. I was like careening down the 101 trying to get home because Syd had to go to the airport. I'm sending my husband to find this dog. She was in the fucking garden.
Yeah, I sent a lot of people.
There's a lot of BFFR Chicken, BFFR Sydney.
How was that my fault?
I was just really scared. Really.
What would you do if you got a text saying, I can't find Lucas? He's nowhere to be found. His phone and his wallet is here.
It's like a Tuesday. He's at Shake Shack.
Okay, perfect.
So we know Chicken is under a tree.
Yeah.
And Lucas is at Shake Shack.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. So.
Oh, let me hear this.
So the hotel was like kind of wild. Lucas and I we took the first of all, BFFR to the glass bottom boats in Cabo. Like there's just like a tiny plexiglass window on the bottom of the boat. You can't see anything.
Where you expected like the whole thing.
You don't need to take a glass bottom boat. Just take the cheapest boat. Yeah. Again, it's like $10, but they take you to Lovers Beach and then Divorce Beach.
A lot of people?
We were with another family and they drop you off. You say how many hours you want to spend there. And we had like a coconut and mango and we just got an umbrella and we just spent the afternoon at this beach. Like this is honeymoon vibes. This couple walks in front of us and is like kind of standing looking at the ocean. It's our Angel City strength coach. It was DJ.
No way. Were you like, who's this fucking idiot standing right in front of us when there's this entire beach? And it was DJ.
It was DJ. It was Dan Jones, Angel City strength and performance coach.
Why have I not heard about that?
Of all the places he could have been with his girlfriend, of all the places we could have been on these 7 days we have vacation. And he was on Lovers Beach with us.
Oh my goodness.
And
that's so funny.
Lucas recognized him first and is like, hey, is that DJ? And I was like, holy shit, it's DJ. And they were, obviously, it was like a joke. We could see around them, but they were standing right there. So we were like, hey, excuse me, sir. Like, you're blocking our view. Excuse me. Like, hey, man. And he finally turns around and genuinely just takes a step to the side, does not recognize us. And I was like, DJ, it's Ali. And then he's like, oh, hey. And I was like, I was really glad I wasn't wearing a skimpier bikini. It was just kind of like, it was
friendly?
Like, it was family friendly. But yeah, I mean,
that's
BFFR. How?
For real. I know.
How?
It's like, we're supposed to take this week and just like get away from
Just get away.
And you still can't.
Yeah. So they sat like 10 yards, like just
so
a little bit to the side. So like we couldn't. And then they'd like, I was about to go in the ocean and then like he and his girlfriend were going in the ocean. So I was like, oh wait. Like it's just like crazy. And then you're like, bye. See you
in a couple days. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you didn't tell me that. Oh.
Yeah, I was really saving it for this. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe it. Okay. Whew. That's enough from us. The hotline's been open. Okay, let's hear this. Let's hear this voicemail.
Hey, Syd and Ali. This is Araya. I'm literally in the middle of washing my face, but I was listening to the podcast, and my BFFR moment of the week is when I found out my situationship, who I've been talking to for 3 months, has had a girlfriend for 2 years. So really humbled by that. Really awesome. Really amazing. And yeah, that was my moment for the week. Bye.
I need a drink before we get into
this. Araya, I'm really impressed that you're laughing.
Yeah, I'm happy that she is.
I'm proud of you. Wow.
Well, I know what I'm doing in this situation. I'm going straight to the girlfriend. I'm sorry, I had no idea, but I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah.
And your man was out looking around and he looked at me.
I wonder how she found out.
I know.
So
social media, probably.
One of my best friends. So this has happened to me as well.
Has it?
Yes.
It's happened to me, but the other way around, where I'm the girlfriend or the wife.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. And was she a girl's girl and told you, or how did you find out?
I found out by the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, there was a lot of red flags with this guy, but it was like, oh, we're over. She's gross. You said it last time. If someone is saying all this stuff about their ex,
red flag.
Red flag. Yeah, and he just was kind of bored and then wanted to see what was out there. And then I think they were like engaged again. Like it was just
no.
Yeah. So my best friend was just telling me 9 months. 9 months. Is crazy. A 9-month situationship. Again, it was distance. And
First of all, a situationship that lasts for 9 months is tough.
Yeah. And then it was like, my girlfriend doesn't think we should speak anymore. Well, no shit, buddy.
But
came out of nowhere for her.
Must have known if she said
So she thinks the girlfriend maybe sent that message.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we don't know what he has told her.
Of course, it's never the girl's fault.
We're friends, maybe.
You know, when like people get so mad at the girl, I'm like, go after your man.
Yes.
Go after your man. Like, it's his fault.
Oh, Arias, this is definitely BFFR. Sorry this happened to you.
What do you do about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely, you should definitely tell the girlfriend. But, you know, sometimes.
Maybe one last hurrah, though. And you just take him for everything. And then you have the girlfriend in there. Get all the girls, have a nice dinner, some drinks. And then you leave. And he is stuck with a $2,000 bill and a girlfriend that's about to leave him and a situationship that is over.
Let us know how that goes.
Yeah, tell us what happened. We want to know. There was something like I saw, I don't know where it was, probably TikTok. That's where I get all my news. But it was like, it's not if he wanted to, he would. Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Yeah.
A man will do anything to get the girl that he likes.
I also saw this. It's better to lose a lover than love a loser.
Ooh.
I think some people need to be reminded of that sometimes.
Ooh. Definitely me. I think you were talking about me. Thank you. That was rude.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for this week's episode of BFFR. Many, many more stories to be told in the future. Thanks again to Sam Mewis. She was
love
a great
you,
guest.
Sam.
We love Sam. I don't need to hear the 8 clap anytime soon, but I am happy for you.
Hands in the air. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my gosh. This is
CLA. UCLA. Fight. You're not supposed to do the clapping in there, but I just wanted to do it to be annoying. But yeah.
Follow
May the
us.
8 clap live on forever.
That's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Sam. Sam Mewis, you're the best.
Yes, we love you.
Make sure you're subscribed. All the usual places. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Hit us at 1-833-TXT-BFFR.
1-833-898-2337. Or email Ali.
Or email me at feedback@bffrshow.com. We have honestly loved hearing from you. Everyone who sent in their BFFR stories about sports, parents, and coaches, those are coming up. Don't you worry. We got all of them. We were dying laughing. I wrote back to some of you because I honestly couldn't believe it. These stories deserve their airtime. So there was like hair pulling. There was like fights in the parking lot. So we will get into those. So yeah, you better come back next Monday.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's time for margarita.
It is a pickle margarita. We're going to try this out. I don't know how it's going to go.
Okay.